Hey, Alan. We're hanging in there, love. And bless you. Thank you. Remember which one it was. Had their oh goodness. Everybody jumped on, didn't it? Hey, Mimi. Bless you, love. Hey, Connie. Mimi.
Days of searching for two missing Nova Scotia children, 6-year-old Lilly Sullivan and 4-year-old Jack Sullivan, they have finally been found. And the heartbreaking
Hanging in there, love. Uh, Hey, Sabina. Oh, I'm gonna have to take me a nerve pill. I can't help it. Not really. Um, they were a lot more done to Lilly than has ever been mentioned. And I'm pretty sure you can use your imagination and figure it out. 6 years old.
I feel so happy that I'm getting my little Lily back.
After more than 50 days of searching for two missing Nova Scotia children, 6-year-old Lily Sullivan and 4-year-old Jack Sullivan, they have finally been found. And the heartbreaking fact that both children were killed and dismembered.
Hey, Tanya. Yeah. There was some spots in there that said, mom was gone a lot. And I guess she probably was. Um, Seemed to be that, well, there ain't no seem to be about it. Um, Ava said so. But just like pushing around and kicking and maybe slap with something, or something, throw something. Nothing compared to what they did to the kids. A lot of that's been going on ever since she was 4 years old. No, I ain't heard anything else, and uh, they sure ain't doing any other interviews. The interviews that are kind of put up now have been edited in to fit what the title of whatever anybody wants. It's, this could have been any one of us. Most of us here have children. That's the part that she didn't want to watch or hear. That's why she got out the car. Yeah, you heard her last night. She said, "I'm fine." She had to holler at Jack and tell him to come here, but he's fine too. Yeah. I mean, we can't unhear this. Authorities cannot unhear this, which authorities know because they went and gathered up the bodies. Now, I don't know if RCMP called the coroner's office or if the local sheriff did it. And they just stood by to make sure nothing was trampled on or anything like that. Because, yeah, be the same way. You might find something here, find something over there. I mean, so yeah, either one could have, got there to the scene to start with. And trust me, RCMP does not want to mess up again. They would shut that company down from the state and hire in new people. And they would be tested thoroughly that they know what their job is. So they're not going to mess this up. The people that upload junk, try to keep this going, is the ones that mess things up. Yeah. He's one of them that fooled with her too, Mimi. Yeah, it's a shame to have to find it in death. Um, Today we uh, went out, paid our payment, and we don't hardly ever get out of the house, and uh, yeah, yeah. Uh, we went by Walmart, and I noticed Christina, she's over there looking at some of them dresses, and I'll tell you the memorial of the story in a minute, but uh, yeah, um, she found one and she liked it, and I told her, "So we get it, you want it," and she hesitated a few minutes. Well, directly she went back to it again and got it. She put it in the buggy, and last night I took a nap, and that's why I come on later again because I had me a nap, and my living room in there looked like unclean baggage company. I mean, she had clothes from one end to the other in there, and what she was doing is making TikToks with different outfits on, like show one, pause it, and then all of a sudden the way the music talks, she's in something else or something else. It it was just little things like that make her so happy. She's she's very very special, and I look at her happiness, and I know she's still young yet. You know, I mean, it won't be long she'll be in her 30s, but you know, them smiles, when she smiles ear to ear, and she's happy. And when I look at her being happy like that, and when I think of children, just children in general, a lot of them never got the opportunity to have happiness. How could a child be happy in a home like that? I know it's so easy to be mean, but it seems like it's so hard to be good. Well, that's right around, that's not exactly correct. If you do things that you know that your partner enjoys, and you don't do the things that you know that upsets them, and the other half does the same thing, it'll become the norm. Next thing you know, there's no bickering around. Ain't got nothing to bicker with. And good conversation is also key to relationship. But what about them babies? They didn't have a say in nothing. Locked in the rooms, whipped and choked in the bathroom, smothered with pillars. Took them out and just let them be out for the wild to come and get. And I picture that as I'm saying it in my mind. I can see like two children remains bodies laying there, pretty much skeletal, and what they went through before they finally passed. And then I think of Christina. I know it may sound weird to some of you, but I've just wondered, has these kids ever had a true, I mean a true bit of happiness? Because when I see Christina smile, that's the way I would like to see all children. But this world's not made like that. These are still babies. And it don't take much. Sometimes the littlest things mean the most. And they ain't got to worry with no sadness no more. Yeah, man, that gum living room in there was covered with that. No, she said, Lily said, a little bit of cereal. I put my earbuds in, and she said cereal, no milk, so just cereal. Um, she does. She's got a great heart. I'd lay my life down for her. That's for sure. No, that's right. Mm. You know, there was more on. Now there's 5 on, 7 likes. And let me tell you something. What's fixing to be said right here is the exact thing that I talked about the other day. Nobody on the face of this earth, and you can take this to the grave with you, nobody on the face of this earth can handle the truth. They'll try to twist it, bend it, whatever they can do, because it hurts. That's just a fact of life. Yeah. There you go. While I'm thinking about it, me and Christina's been thinking about doing a having like a yard sale, and I said, why don't we have an online yard sale? You know, take and put it on. You know, get us on a live show everything that we're gonna sell and whatnot, and do it that way. I said, we go outside. I said, this be an old back road down here. I said, probably won't get nobody. I said, but with a title, uh, 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 how did she call it? Social media, yard sale or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. So if y'all might want to be interested in that and stuff, and I mean, she got a lot of stuff. I'm telling you, she got a lot of stuff. Um, I thought I'd bring it up to you. I don't know when she wants to do it or whatever, but uh, if y'all think it'd be something good to do one day, then we'll do it. Let's listen to this part again and take every bit of it to heart.
I feel so happy that I'm getting my little Lily back.
After more than 50 days of searching for two missing Nova Scotia children, 6-year-old Lilly Sullivan and 4-year-old Jack Sullivan, they have finally been found. And the heartbreaking fact that both children were killed and dismembered is an...
How? I'm going to see to it that they do. They need to stop throwing up this junk about, well, Lily's here and Jack's there and we seen them over here, and just thumbnails to get people to watch. Stop. Show some respect to these children. If you can't respect children, you can't respect yourself. That pisses me off more than anything. Stop lying on these children. Go make you some dadgum views on something else. Let these people do their job. Me neither.
Unacceptable outcome. A hiking enthusiast found what looked like a human head by the side of a river. He was so frightened that he immediately called the police to check it out.
Now, they may have been more than just one guy. Could have been a couple guys, could have been a couple guys and a couple girls. I don't know. I don't know. But it seemed like from where the way they were, that an animal had pulled it up kind of close to the trail. That's what got their attention, is seeing something look odd.
A TikTok video has gone viral. A lone hiker, panting, shaking, claims he found something deep in the Nova Scotia woods. Not just footprints. Not just clothing. Bodies. The bodies of missing siblings Lily and Jack Sullivan.
I would give anything if one person right now would come in here and say something negative about these children. I would show you on live footage what Ava would do. People better start thinking before they start talking. Bless you, love. We coming up there just as soon as we get a chance, love. I know y'all said y'all had the hitch and ball. I don't know what size that is for the camper. Need make sure that he's uh, make sure it's the right size, and uh, just make sure if y'all can get the boxes and whatever out, um, throw it away or burn them, whatever it is. And next day she's up because it's gonna be an all day thing. It's gonna take us about 3.5 4 hours to get up there. And then time we hook to it and get back, I mean it's gonna be an all day thing. So then get that table and chairs and umbrella off uh, the the porch. Um, so um, I don't know what. Well, she'll get that new schedule uh, Wednesday. Okay. Well, I mean, around here, just like uh, online yard sale, we'll be showing it, whatnot, clothes, jewelry, uh, things for men, all kinds of things, and we wouldn't have to worry about being out here in the heat and the rain, and just do it right here. And like I said, I don't know when she wants to do it, but just whenever she says she wants to do it, that's when we'll do it. And if y'all see something you like, I mean, she can call off the sizes about it or whatever. Uh, yeah, I wish you'd come on down and see us. Like, yeah, Ava can be the sweetest little angel on earth, or she can scare you out your own skin. And when she does like that, you don't even want to look at her. That image will never leave your mind. All right, let me. All right.
I feel so happy that I'm getting my little Lily back.
After more than 50 days of searching for two missing Nova Scotia children, 6-year-old Lily Sullivan and 4-year-old Jack Sullivan, they have finally been found. And the heartbreaking fact that both children were killed and dismembered is an unacceptable outcome. A hiking enthusiast found what looked like a human head by the side of a river. He was so frightened that he immediately called the police to check it out.
A TikTok video has gone viral.
They were listen right here, and if any of you, I gotta go make me a pot. She prepped mine, just ready. I just gotta turn it on. I want y'all to hear this, and then I'm gonna read you something. Um, this when I cut it, it'll be the last thing that's said. And listen to it real good. If any of you have earbuds or headphones or anything, put them in. If any of you guys do not have earbuds or anything like that, let me know. But if you got some and they even so work, use them. Because I'm fixing to add 2 and 2 right here, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Two missing Nova Scotia children, 6-year-old Lily Sullivan and 4-year-old Jack Sullivan, they have finally been found. And the heartbreaking fact that both children were killed and dismembered is an unacceptable outcome. A hiking enthusiast found what looked like a human head by the side of a river. He was
Beside a river. Which most people call rivers lakes. Couldn't go to school because of bruises. Would get slapped, hit, then that Durwood would hit us with hands because he was allowed to. It's a crying shame. Hold on, I'll find it. Beat together, so both of them were getting beat at the same time. Put outside, pink, and then truck, and then they did use shed, a flashlight, sawed, foot off. It hurts. Yeah, mom is evil. They know it. Was me. Got hit by mom. Dug up. Yeah, a lot of blood. Cut off foot. Lily, yep, yes. Cereal, yes. Scared to sit something other was in there. Yep, got whipped. Didn't deserve it. Hang on, I'll get to it. Black vehicle, hid the kids, Durwood, I bet they panicked. Of course they did. Hello, needs help. That's why they're both evil. And Durwood, my hands are tied. In bathroom, broke my neck. Help me. Black. My coat is pink. Wet pants. Jack's grandma and Durwood and Daniel said that, remember, I had to read this backwards. Instead of forward, I had to rewrite it. Jack, Grandma, Durwood, and Daniel. Jack, Grandma, Durwood, Daniel, eyes pulled out, cousin, bathroom, pillow. Meaning that they would go so severe that they would probably gouge their eyes out if they didn't do what they were told to do. Okay, we're working with some serial nuts here. Wanted grandma. Then they had a party. Did it in the shed. There was a truck. Mom, dad. It was cold. Did mom. Didn't want either of us. Jack's teeth. Grandma tied hands. I tied shirt around Jack. Jack was wet. Yep, dead. Broken neck. Fell in. Too deep. Can't swim. And I'm gonna make logic of that just in a minute. Remember this sentence. He knew he was wet. Broken neck. Fell in too deep. Can't swim. In bed. And each other. Yeah. I guess mom and him got their wish because we're not here anymore. Now remember, keep that in mind, that they were put in water. He said plainly, and it was Jack's voice, cannot swim. Okay. Then they start talking like this right here. Jack Love, footsteps, me, yeah. Hey, family. Mean as him. Both were. I have been, Jack and me, beaten. Lansdowne Station, there's a lake, which some people call a river or whatnot, but it could be a creek, it could be a lake, a river, whatever you want to call it. Yep, Cody, and then a cousin, they're nuts. Uh, they kept telling the kids, I guess when they panicked, because Lily said, I guess they were panicking. Right here, it agrees with them, says, yep, Cody, cousin, don't die. Don't die. So they knew that they done went too far. They thought that they were already deceased. But what happened was when they was taking them out to the car, that changed. That did a 180, and Malay couldn't handle it. She couldn't stand to see it, hear it, nothing. She had no more to do with these children. At home, yep. Dad and mom, yep. Mean, yep. Once he touched me with his finger. Hey, going to probably be buried naked. It's cold, been nearly found. Uh, them, Lily, I need Jack. I can't believe he killed me. I do know there is no idea. Yeah. Yes, want mama my road. Yes. Before they realized what happened. Yeah. Yeah. Inside of, hey, pillow, mom. Yeah. Yep. Her friend. Her friend. So mom's friend. That's him. And that would be the boyfriend. That's right. Did it? Yeah. Killed them? I did. With a pillow and strangulation. All right. Yes, lost color. Yep. The mom. Yep. Yes. Uh, they're blue. Uh, it's not. Yeah. 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 Remote area, which it was. Did it mile and a half in? They said it was a mile and a half in when they were speaking about it right there. Um, Woods asked, what did Jack have on? And he said, yellow. And he had on a yellow dinosaur shirt. Jack took much, then they said, then too much blood, talking about Lily. Um, it smells now. Seen a plane. Yes, yeah, little boy was funny, but sadly, they both looked very sickly. They lied. They were in the back. He was angry, smothered us with a pillow. It did. Yep, both of us. Murder. Yeah, mom, mom's in. Yeah, he's the one maniac. Yeah, a lot of country. I think a crime and a party on Thursday. Yeah, dig us out. Um, they want to. They don't want to see them anymore. Lily was injured a little, and you know where she was injured at. Pillow. Yep, a lake. A lake again. A couple of female names, Brianna and however you pronounce that one. Uh, beat him, rural area, hurt. They all sat down and agreed on what to do. Um, Seen them in the room Friday. They missed. Talking about school. They waited about the 911 call. And there's like a creek in it. They did it, and boyfriend did it. I know they're together at the house. Hit in head. Yeah. Nephew, yeah. It's true. The mom didn't want to ever see us again. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Can't believe they did us this way. To kill. To me, Mom was always angry. He would. Did. He killed. Yep. Me. Yep. Mom. Mom was at home. Dad in my room. Dad, Mom was bad to Jack. They both did it. Backyard with a pillow. Yeah, Ken, he's down a little from Jack. I Ken was in the yard. Lilly at Deep Point. That explains the can't swim and stuff. Um, that's why they washed up to the bank. Um, they will find both. So they didn't say they'd find one or two. They said they will find both. Felonies for both. 1 or 2 feet in. And at that point in time, they were probably still kind of submerged in water, but probably mainly maybe like mud, washed up. Way it rained down there, it could have pulled them up, you know, 5 or 6 feet up on the bank, just enough for animals to pick up the smell. You see what I'm saying? So, but children are so smart. They tell their own story. That is confessions from the children. That's confessions from the children to the adults. That's children uh, uh, proof that outsiders like Durwood was allowed to hit and whip Jack and Lilly, or hit or whatever, because he was allowed to. But I heard that there were a lot more going on with Lilly than Jack. Jack was taking mainly the beatings. Now, Lilly took some too. Don't get it wrong, but was used for different things. If you get my drift, and that explains a couple of things that they found out there. No. I'm going to get back to the comments here, and then we'll finish that up. Lord have mercy, my dadgum nerve. Poor little old babies. Tell you what's true. Yeah, I wish you'd come on up. It's sad. What you drinking today? I'm drinking ice coffee. Right now I'm drinking Mountain Dew. And then, no. I'm drinking one of my star drinks. I forgot to put my coffee on before I come in here. I got it ready. I just got to turn it on. Um, so you see my point. People are. This is live footage. Okay, this expands all around the world, or if they want it to or not. If they type in a certain word that has anything to do with the letter J or JSV or paranormal or family vlogs, vacations, anything like that, they can find me, and that's where a lot of people found me. That's overseas and whatnot, and there is nobody gonna lower themselves and be beneath them monsters and hold them without consequences. They are going to have to serve some serious, serious time. Okay. Now, okay. What I needed is a dryer. One thing. Um, I found one online. Said that it was a 2000, 2023. I think it was a whirlpool, but they wanted like $159 for it. That's what the dryer is in there. I got. If I could get that thing, I'd have a matching set. But we just been hanging our clothes out. But it's been raining like cats and dogs. But we had to let them come get that dryer because we just couldn't afford the payments on it. Yeah. And I'm sorry, guys, that I kept pausing it. But I want y'all to understand what what they have done and what uh, gonna bring a lot of stuff, add money to, because we love you guys. But right now, daggone it, we could use it. Um, I if I had $189, I guarantee you I'd call that feller, and since he got me a truck, and I'd go get that daggum dryer. And somebody probably know what it is without a dryer, how hectic it is. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let that thing play through, and I just want y'all to be able to hear what I'm hearing. And the other day they got the guy that actually found the skull to talk and say a little bit about what and where he found it. And now, like I said, RCMP, well, I don't know because I can't say, because I could be lying if I said it wrong. Either RCMP showed up first to make sure it was crime scene sealed off, or CPS. It could be the sheriff or CPS, whoever, but they don't need the ground messed with. They need people to go home and leave it the hell alone and let them do their job and find out the cause of death. Jack's going to be suffocation and a broken neck. Now, Lily could be that she just bled out, but then again, she was black and blue about all over her. So she may have had some head trauma, just like that Jack did, and may have had some swelling around the brain, some brain bleed, and you know, there's so many factors that it could be, and they want to test the cause of death so they can bring that to trial. Um, they're now trying to do it the right way. And the reason we're not hearing anything from from Daniel and Malaya and her mama and their nuts and Cody and everybody, Malaya's mama, everybody. We're not hearing nothing from them, nothing new at all, except for what somebody photoshops a thumbnail for some junk we heard 2 or 3 months ago. So they need to stop that and let CPS and the social workers do what they need to do and get this over with. Yeah, I'm going to tell it bluntly as it gets. I mean, some people like me because of that. And hey, look, there's some people that don't. But I just don't care. I tell it like it is. And people don't like the truth. They may like me, but they may not like the way I tell it. Well, don't do something for me to tell you the damn truth of. All I can say. Yeah, felonies for both. they've done rushed in and done something here. Well, why my camera light keeps going so dim? All right, let's listen to this through.
I feel so happy that I'm getting my little Lily back.
After more than 50 days of searching for two missing Nova Scotia children, 6-year-old Lilly Sullivan and 4-year-old Jack Sullivan, they have finally been found. And the
Yeah, they need to be laid to rest with respect. Yes, you got it.
heartbreaking fact that both children were killed and dismembered is an unacceptable outcome. A hiking enthusiast found what looked like a human head by the side of a river. He was so frightened that he immediately called the police to check it out.
A TikTok video has gone viral. A lone hiker, panting, shaking, claims he found something deep in the Nova Scotia woods. Not just footprints. Not just clothing. Bodies. The bodies of missing siblings Lilly and Jack Sullivan. But here's the question the internet can't answer. Is it true? Or is this just another cruel twist in a case already steeped in suspicion, silence, and shattered trust? Tonight, we confront a chilling rumor. We analyze the video, the inconsistencies, the timelines, and the uncomfortable truths that everyone keeps missing. Because these kids, these babies, deserve more than viral speculation. They deserve truth. They deserve justice. And if you believe in fighting for justice, go ahead and drop your DNA on that subscribe button. We've just crossed 500 subscribers because of your relentless drive to uncover the truth, and we're not stopping there. 1,000, 5,000. This is just the beginning. Wherever you are the day this vision is fulfilled, I promise, I'll be thinking of you. Let's build a community that never lets a case like this slip into silence. Like, subscribe, comment your theory, share to create awareness. Because the moment we stop talking about Lilly and Jack is the moment we let the silence win. Did you know that?
Well, it would be one thing. He says that he found a skull in their bodies, and it was Jack and Lilly. And then, if you'll catch that little pause, he'll say, "Is this the truth of the matter, or is it something somebody staged?" No, there's once they test them bone, they're going to know about the DNA. They're going to match it up, and that's what they're trying to do. But some people try to keep influencing that. Okay, maybe it's not them. just to give that extra oomph to it, so it'd go on for another couple of months or so, because that would be their job to lead to it until everything comes back from the coroner's office. That's why they need to leave well enough alone.
In Canada, over 40,000 children are reported missing every single year.
Out. After police officers investigated the scene and confirmed that it was a human head, 2 children's bodies were found roughly 100 meters away from the head, which...
What did I say? What did I say? Them animals has pulled that skull that far. Could you imagine a rib bone or a thigh bone or anything like that's got a lot of meat on it? Don't you know they're going to grab it and run? They're survivalists too. They hunt prey. And one that's laying there on the ground, hey, it's fair game. No, honey, I got a washing machine. No, I got a very good washing machine. I found a fella on Facebook Marketplace that's got a matching one, Whirlpool. But like I said, he wanted $189 for it. He ain't about 6 miles from here. So I guess if we could sell some stuff or do something with that yard sale, online yard sale or something, or if any of you would like to donate to the channel, y'all can hit me up and I can give you the cash app. It's pretty rough having to wash her clothes every day, because she comes home sometimes and she got ice cream from here all the way down, and it's constant wash, wash, wash. But it's been rain, so it'd be nice to get it. I watched it, I felt it. It was hot. The shirt that he put in there was soaking wet. We gave it about 20 minutes, opened it up, and it was dry as a bone. So it works good. But again, like I said, that's $189 daggum dollars. Better than having payments on something. But yeah, if any of you'd like to help us get one, then just hit me up on Messenger and I'll give you the cash app and you can help us out if you want to.
Could be identified as the missing Jack and Lilly by the clothes left at the scene and the appearance of the bodies. The police immediately cordoned off the scene and conducted a detailed investigation of the scene and surrounding area. We don't know what Jack and Lilly went through before they were born, why they were in pieces, who would do such a cruel thing, who the murderer is. All the questions are yet to be answered by...
The heck you don't. The children have done said so. That lets me to believe that these authorities and anybody there, when they say that they will take any type evidence, any type clue, well, that's a damn lie. Because I've got paperwork on top of paperwork of them babies plainly stating it. They just try to twist things around.
The police one by one. Although we have long thought that Jack and Lilly have been killed, but facing this kind of result is very heartbreaking for the 2 children and his family prayers.
Most are found within hours, some within days. But Lilly and Jack Sullivan, they vanished without a trace. Let's go back to the moment everything unraveled. May 1st, 2025. Pictou County, Nova Scotia. A quiet rural area. Thick trees. Gravel roads. A place where families leave doors unlocked, and danger is supposed to be a far-off thing. That evening, 6-year-old Lily and her little brother Jack, just 4, were playing inside their family home. They had snacks, watched cartoons, laughed. Then, nothing. The next morning, May 2nd. Around 10 a.m., their parents finally report them missing. The RCMP arrives. A massive search effort begins. Foot patrols, drones, helicopters, cadaver dogs. By May 7th, just 5 days later, the official search is scaled back. Suspicious, but not criminal. And that's where the silence started. Until TikTok broke it open. A single video, just seconds long, claims a hiker made a grisly discovery. And once again, the name Lilly Sullivan began trending. But what really happened that night inside the Sullivan home? And what happened the next morning before police were even called? To understand the silence, we need to understand the people closest to Lily and Jack. Let's start with their mother, Malihia Brooks Murray. She claimed the kids had been moving in and out of their bedroom before suddenly vanishing in the night. Her voice on interviews was calm, almost too calm, some said. Then, shortly after they were reported missing, she left the property with her infant, at the request of Child Protective Services. But the timing raised eyebrows. Why leave the scene of a search for your missing children? Then there's Daniel Martel, stepfather to Lily and Jack. Daniel told police he believed the children might have quietly slipped out the... TikTok exploded. One Reddit user, famous_alternative24, wrote, "I don't think they were ever missing outside. I think they were killed by the parents." Another added, "The mom totally leaves the area. No mention of her missing beautiful babies," then deactivates her socials. It didn't take long before TikTok sleuths jumped in. A shaky, haunting video, allegedly from a hiker, claimed to show the spot where the bodies were found. But it cuts off before showing anything conclusive.
Now I mentioned that, and I told y'all ahead of time, and you can take it to the bank. Now they will show us the very actual location that they found the children in, because they'll put a tarp-like thing over it, wrap it off as a crime scene. Once they're all, put in custody and got a trial date set, they will take and go out and let media and news recorders video where the bodies were at, where the skull was laying at, how far away it was, how far maybe a rib was, and a foot. Lily keeps saying something about a foot. So it'd just be showing us all that area and stuff, and then then we'll start getting to hear the court system when they go to court, because that will be done live. It's not going to be just a open and closed case. Okay, this is going before a grand jury. I'm not sure even the judge that's in that county or city is going to be able to hold this case either. It could be, they could use the term, I've seen it happen, they could use the term saying that they wouldn't want to bring such a bad light to the community, to the state, and this and that and other. So they'll bring in a new judge from somewhere. A lot of times they do that down here in town. They'll bring in a judge from Texas, just wherever. It's kind of like, I don't know. Sometimes they'll move to a place to where they can have a trial and think they can get a decent trial. But if they use the judge that is there, they're gone. They're gone. And the only person that Numbnuts is going to be able to speak to is his cellmate. So um, I'm not sure Malaya's ever been in jail or prison. Well, once, now see, they had to get the skull, you see. And then I guess they followed prints from an animal back down to that kind of hill slope to where the body is washed up on the bank, because this was all water right here, and it has a little hill here, and washed the bodies up on the bank. And by that time, the smell started scattering out. They animals would have pulled them out of the water, pulled them up on the edge of the bank, and took what they wanted. And wolves, coyotes, you name it, they run in packs. So, you may find a bone a mile away, or you may find all of them right there. I don't know. But it's the ages of 4 and the ages of 6 that they've already proven by the size of the bones, uh, proven that it's Jack and Lily by the clothing. Uh, it's just up to the court when they want to hold the trial. Now, I don't know. See at first what's going to throw everything off. Now, I can just tell you right off the top how it's going to play out. First of all, with all the denying that they did, all the denying that every one of them did, before they will get them, unless they done did, will search and question, and that town will be so locked up, so tight, can't make your head spin, of asking questions. And when nobody comes back with no feedback, well, it all falls on them. And that's who it was. So that's going to take a minute. But once they get them in the courtroom, I don't care if they have a young 12 peers. I don't give a flip what they have. All women, kids. I don't care. Adults. Nobody on the face of this earth is going to accuse Daniel and Malaya of anything good, or numbnuts, because he's the one that kind of planned this thing out to get the money, and that's definitely going to be brought up in the system. So they've all ruined their lives, and like I said, now right now, if they can, I don't know if they allow people to bond out on a double homicide. I don't know. Some countries and states will, some won't. So I don't know, you know. But there's some reason why we've not been seeing any of them out in public. None of them. So, like, yeah. Yep. Yeah, that baby will be sent to a good family, and they'll raise it and love it. Well, hon, all we need is a dryer. I put up a rope out there, tied it to a nail on the post, and over on the other side tied to a post, and I hung me a piece of fishing wire in the middle so it'd stay up real good, and we've been hanging the clothes out, but that rain and wind just keep blowing it in. Last night we had to take her bra and her pants and her shirt after we washed it, put it in the bathroom, hanging on the shower rod, and turn that heater on in there. In about 45 minutes, went in there and it was dry. But yeah, that something like that's the only thing that would really help us right now. It's just a dryer. Yeah, well, tonight we're going to talk to Jack and Lily, and I'm going to take notes from some of this here. Um, you know, people that hear this, and like I said earlier, if you've got kids, it makes you think how you would feel if somebody did your kids this way. They're definitely not crying for their kids, so we all have to.
Still, the algorithm ran with it. The rumor spread like wildfire. The kids were found. They're dead. But soon after, other creators.
I'm, I'm about tired of hearing it. No, they don't lie. Poor little old babies. Now, she gets off tonight at 9, so I may come on, you know, around 7 or 8, something like that for a little while. Or I may wait till she gets home and then come in here and do it then. Um, but yeah, again, if any of you would like to try to help us find or get a dryer, hit me up on Messenger and I'll give you my cash app. Uh, we need one around here, trust me. And they only gave her one shirt, and she had to buy her pants, and she had two of them, and one of them busted, ripped right down the straddle. So now every day we're having to wash. So, like I said, if anybody wants to donate, hit me up on Messenger, and we'll thank you for doing it. We'll appreciate it. And anybody wants to donate and help, I will give you a session to anyone that helps. I will let you hear from your loved one. That way, you'll be giving us a gift, and I'd be giving you a gift. So, I love y'all. Just think about it. Let me know pretty soon. See y'all after a while.